And what do you feel like you guys just got out of that week in Vancouver in training camp?
Good week of being able to see everybody on the floor together. Got some good sets in, got good runs, and I think everybody's excited to obviously start the season. Guys are healthy and guys are ready to go.
Yeah, first time for everybody in an organized team setting, so that's always exciting. And like PJ said, new sets, new terminology, new coaching staff. So it was good to get that in with all the guys. We're all learning at a steady pace and learning together. So it's good for us. So we're excited about tomorrow.
Offensively, what were just some of the main things you saw in training camp that you guys are trying to take into this early part of the year?
Whoever gets the rebound, just push in transition. We feel like we have a lot of people that can start the offense and get things flowing. Got a lot of great players who can make shots, drive the ball, create. So just trying to get everybody involved and just making the offense easier that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say play with pace, playing with speed. I think that makes a lot of our actions more lethal for the defense. We got a lot of good vertical spacing as well, so we want to utilize that with our bigs. And like PJ said, with our personnel, we got guys that can really create. And so we're just playing off each other. Really, we're not trying to, we got our sets and we got our flow, but really just flowing within the game and just playing with each other. So just playing off each other, using each other's strengths to our advantage and scoring.
Max, now that you have extended time in Dallas, what does that comfortability do for your game?
Oh, I mean, comfort's important. So, like you said, being here now, it's my first training camp. Being able to get through that, now going into the preseason and the regular season, definitely makes a world of a difference from a comfort level standpoint. And obviously, like anything, if you're comfortable in something, you're probably going to perform a lot better. And so, first training camp done, first off season in Dallas, and so I feel a lot more comfortable with the system, with the guys, with the coaching staff, and so I feel poised to have a pretty good season for us.
And PJ, when it comes to preseason, what's your approach to preseason? Is it try to implement new wrinkles in your game, or is it just try to get comfortability with the other guys on the team?
Just trying to get comfortable with everybody else on the team. I feel like I've been working a lot this summer, obviously, and got better. So I feel like that's just going to show. Just trying to be comfortable, just knowing where everybody likes the ball, and just trying to figure out what we can do, be great at on offense and defense. So I look at things just as going into there and just trying to communicate as much as possible and just figure out how we think together.
PJ, are you good for tomorrow?
Yeah.
For both of you, when Anthony Davis is playing as like that focal point on the elbow or just up top in dribble handoffs, how does that open up your game and just what makes him special in those situations?
He brings a lot of attention, so you have to send a double, and it opens up the game for us by shooting threes, getting cuts, and just being able to play mismatches on the backside. I feel like he's just going to draw a lot of attention, and he's a very unselfish player, so he's going to make the right play every time and just put pressure on teams.
Yeah, like PJ said, AD causes a problem. I mean, anywhere he's on the floor, teams are keying in on him defensively for sure, and so that typically means a lot of help, a lot of doubles, and so for us as off-ball players, or when he's in the game, being able to create off of that, playing out of closeouts, catch and shoot, we're driving and kicking, we're driving and scoring, and so it puts us in pretty easy positions just to simply make a quick decision, make a read, shoot, drive, pass, whatever it is, but with AD's presence, that gives us the opportunity to have a lot of those reads, and so, we work on that all the time, and we've been in it before, so we're ready for that.
This team is very deep. Obviously, that's been known and been talked about a lot. But what does that do for this team that there's not much drop off when you have, the starting five or the guys that are coming in?
Oh, it's great. I mean, at the end of the day, we get a lot better in practice. We always have guys going at each other. So I just think in the season it's going to be a lot easier for us to keep doing the same things with both groups. We have extremely well shot blocking. We got great defenders, and we have great all-around players as well. So we feel like in both groups we can pretty much implement the same stuff. So just being aggressive and just staying locked into the detail each and every night.
Yeah, there's a confidence level for us as a team for sure. We know we have two groups that can really compete and play at a high level. 10 guys, 11, or actually really anybody on the team that can really play at a high level for us. So that's confidence for us as a group, knowing that we strike fear into opposing teams, knowing that starting five for starting five is fine. We got a great starting five, and then you come down to the bench, and we got guys that I think are probably the most deep team in the league when you compare it to other teams as well. And so, like you said, there's no drop off from a competitive standpoint, and we feel very confident in each other and in the coaching staff as well to put us in the best position to be able to succeed off of that.
Last question for both of you. you. Just after a week of practicing with Cooper, just what are some things you maybe learned about his game, and how is he maybe getting more comfortable in the NBA setting?
He can pretty much do everything on the floor. He's very versatile. He has a good size. He can shoot the ball. He can play defense. And he can make the right play as well. So I think he's going to fit in very good with our system and our group of guys. I just can't wait to see him versus other people and see how he plays. I think he's going to be really good this season, and obviously the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, same thing. Obviously, he's very versatile. He can do a lot of things. His positional size is very good, and he's obviously very young, and he picks up on things quick. So we're very happy as a team to be able to have him, and we're happy to be able to, kind of implement him into our system as well. And I think he can obviously only add to that. There's no diminishing with him there. He's going to add to our offense and defense as well. And so, if that means more wins for us, and that's what we're trying to do at the end of the day is win and compete for a championship.
All right, appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys. Appreciate it.
You're the best two interviewers.
Just in case someone joins me. What seat do you want me in? This one? Okay.
Yeah, we did two at the same time.
Damn, I should have came in here.
All right, guys, go ahead with questions for Coach.
How can Max Christie just, be a positive contributor this year? Like, what are the main things from him going into this year?
Doing what he's doing in training camp. He's playing at a very high level on both ends of the floor, and so if he can do what he's doing in in training camp, he's going to be a big plus for us.
I think all the players have talked to us, they use the word versatility. How important is just like interchangeability to what you guys are doing this year?
Yeah, I think that's very important. When you look at Max, his ability to play both ends, play any position. He's a wing, but you could see the hard work that he's put in this summer as a carryover to why he's having success now. And so for him, we're going to need him. He could start, he could come off the bench, so he's one that's going to, play a lot of minutes for us.
What area of his game has specifically grown since he arrived to Dallas?
Confidence. We can talk about the ball handling, we could talk about the shooting, but you can see his confidence is at a very high level. So for us, we got to keep him in this space because his confidence is extremely high. And again, as much as I can say, he is playing at a very high level for us.
Anyone besides Gaff not able to go?
Kai. No, I'm just joking. No, everybody participated, but Gaff. And so, but he's getting back. He's trending in the right direction. So hopefully he's back sooner than later.
How's it been having Vogel, right next to you on the bench this season, opposed to the advising role, just like the old days?
Yeah, it's been great. We're lucky to have him. Not just me, but the Mavs, because of his knowledge. He's a champion. He understands what it takes to win. So we're very lucky to have him.
And how's the team adjusting to the new offense that's being implemented?
It's been great. Both teams are pushing each other. White's pushing blue, blue's pushing white. I think the conditioning aspect of our offense is going to help our conditioning, playing faster, and so it's been really, really good up to this point.
What's that do for your team when, this team is really deep, where the drop-off from the first five to the second five is not that much?
Yeah, it's not. There's no drop-off. The white team believes they can start. And so the competition and the chirping is at a very high level, and I think that's just going to help us as we go forward. The games will hopefully be easier because of the competition that's here in practice.
Avoiding injuries is a key in preseason, of course, but just what are some things you can use preseason for before you start these next 4 games?
Yeah, I think just looking at different combinations, conditioning, trying to get the things that we're asking them to do and get it on tape, and then being able to show them and make those corrections or praise them for doing the right thing. So up to the 21st is training camp. Some will look at it differently, like the first week is training camp, but we're looking at it. Training camp ends on the 21st, and so we have some time. Nothing's going to be perfect, but for our communication and our work, the guys are working extremely hard. So for us to be able to use training camp to make those corrections, but also point out the things that they're doing right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it, Coach.
Have a good Sunday.
You too.
All right,
Thanks.